What's up guys, Tommy Bowyer here from Move Rewind, and today I'm going to be talking about the new Casualty trailer. So without further ado, let's get into it. So if you're a Casualty fan, you may have heard recently, this morning, they announced some brand new casting for Casualty, and that is that there is a new consultant in town in the form of Max Christie, portrayed by former Eastenders star Nigel Harman. Now, everyone was shocked about this, but looking online, the majority have reacted positively to this. In my opinion, Nigel Harman is a great actor. He was fantastic in EastEnders, and I have no doubt that he will be great in Casualty. Bosses were saying that apparently they created this character with Nigel Harman in mind, which is always a great thing. And he seems genuinely excited to be joining the show. So obviously that news was exciting enough. But then at 6 p.m. today, Casualty dropped a 2023 trailer, and I have to say this was a really great trailer. Now I'm going to be talking about a couple of things in this trailer which I picked out, which I think are important, but obviously I'm just speculating here. This is not the definitive answer. So obviously the main aspect of this trailer is there's a new boy in town in the form of consultant and acting clinical lead Max Christie. Now some of you will have realised, wait a minute, if Max is acting clinical lead, what does that mean about the current clinical lead Dylan Keogh? Well, by the looks of things, Dylan's days as clinical lead are numbered. Now that's not a surprise. Dylan has been really determined to solve this complex case of abuse at a local nursing home, and General Manager Marcus is really not happy about that. So from what I can gather from this trailer, it looks like Marcus is going to bring in this new guy to undermine Dylan. And from this trailer, you can tell that we're going to see two alpha males butting heads because it's clear that Max and Dylan don't exactly like each other. From what I can gather from this trailer, Max thinks that Dylan was running the ED into the ground, and Max is apparently supposed to be quite a maverick consultant, which I think is great, and Dylan's quite maverick as well, so they clearly have similarities there, which is probably why they clash a lot. But also, it got me thinking, why has Max been brought in as clinical lead? Did Marcus decide that Max would be easier to control from this trailer? I don't get that impression because Max looks to be quite a headstrong character, but I have to admit, I'm looking forward to seeing Max and Dylan go up against each other. Casualty has been missing that confrontation between staff members that it used to have, so it'll be great to see these two go up against each other. Elsewhere in the trailer, it looks like Jacob's going to have a lot to do. Now, Jacob is a character that I think Casualty underuse a lot. Charles Venn is an amazing actor, and last week's episode, which saw Jacob struggling to move on from the domestic abuse he suffered from his former partner Tina, it just shows how talented Venn is as an actor. So I'm really hoping from this trailer at least that Jacob has more to do, and it even looks like Jacob could become a friend of consultant Stevie. Now Stevie is not exactly the most likeable Casualty character. I have to admit she's grown on me in recent months, but she is slowly being manipulated by former partner Marcus. In recent weeks, we've seen that Marcus has really been trying to isolate her from everyone else in the department, and I think Jacob's clocking onto that. Obviously Jacob went through what he did with Tina, and I don't think he'd want anyone else to go through that. So I think he's saying to Stevie, you know, just watch your back, or at least that's what I get from this trailer. So I do hope that this Marcus guy goes, because there's nothing likable about Marcus. He's a very almost evil character, and I don't like how he interacts with Stevie and Dylan. Firstly, he tries to control Stevie, and with Dylan, he just hates him and wants him out of a job. So I hope Marcus is out of a job by the end of this year. You know, if he's here past this year, then I think I might have to complain about it. Other things I saw in the trailer, well, it looks like just from a glimpse, it was like a split second, we saw paramedic Ian and Faith getting a bit hot and steamy in the ambulance station. So it looks like that will they, won't they tension between Faith and Ian, which has been there for over over a year and a half really since Lev's death. It looks like they're finally going to be dealing with that. Now, I have mixed feelings about this. I think Ian and Faith do have good chemistry. And obviously I want Ian to be happy more than anyone else. But I still hold a torch for Faith and Dylan, because I think Faith and Dylan, they could have done so much with them two as a couple, and Casualty just never took that opportunity. But Faith and Ian, you know what, it could be an alright relationship. I think there's foundations you could build on there. The two have good chemistry together, so I think that that could work. And also, other characters' love lives. It looks like Robin's proposing to Paul. Now, I didn't like Paul when he first arrived. It took me a long time to like Paul, but recently I've grown to like him, and Robin obviously likes him because it looks like she's going to propose to him. But obviously we all know Paul has started doing illegal activities again to try and make money to impress Robin. So will that have an impact on this apparent proposal? It could be. Robin doesn't like being lied to, and she'll always put her daughter first. So yeah, I'd love for them to be happy, don't get me wrong, but lies, they will just catch up with Paul. So I hope he gets out of doing all those illegal things before Robin finds out. Finally, this trailer gives you everything you would want from a Casualty trailer. There is a lot of stunt works. It looks like characters are going to be placing their lives at risk. We get to see all the management shenanigans, and I don't know why, but this trailer is very dramatic. And from the tone of it and the amount of shots they have of all the characters bursting through, following this patient as it's brought through to resus, but they won't show you who the patient is. I have a feeling a character is going to die in the next few months. Now, I don't know who that's going to be, but I don't know why. It just looks like someone is going to die. Now, if I had to bet money, if I was a betting man at the moment, I think it could potentially be Marcus. Marcus is a very unlikable character, and he's pissed off a lot of characters in the ED. So is Marcus finally going to get his comeuppance? Maybe. Obviously, this is just a hunch, and we're getting into heavy speculation. You know, nothing has been confirmed, but just from what I can gather, it looks like someone is going to be seriously injured, and I just have a feeling that it's Marcus. So hey, every cloud has a silver lining. If, as I said before, if it gets Marcus out of the ED any quicker, then yeah, go for it and kill him off. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this trailer review. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe in order to receive great and maybe even improved quality content in the future. Now, to be honest, I wish Casualty would give us some notice that they were going to release a trailer, because I went on Instagram at 3 o'clock. I was like taking a break from studying, and it was like Casualty was counting down 3 hours, and I was like, they're going to release a trailer. And it has to be at 6 o'clock, doesn't it? It has to be that late in the day. So I did the thumbnail early for it, and you're probably not interested, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I included the characters of Stevie, Jacob, and the new clinical lead Max, because I just thought, oh, I'll use those characters. And then, funnily enough, the trailer centres around those three characters. So I think I'm too in tune with Casualty at the moment. I think I know too much about this show now. But yeah, this was a good trailer. I really enjoyed it. Please let me know what you thought about this trailer. Did you enjoy it, or did you think it left a little to be desired? Whatever your opinion, please remember to be civil, and I will see you in another one. See ya!